Guten Tag, mes amis. Wie geht's? C'est moi, Dieter. Ich bin Dieter. Yes. So I think it's 4 in the morning. And Dieter and Pick are quite enjoying coming out here. You know, when you live in a fairly big city, finding quiet time isn't all the easiest thing to do. And there's something nice about the birds. They seem to be having a fun at this time of day. And also the grass is cool because it's been really, really hot. It's been so hot the last 2 days. I've gone outside downtown to do a few things and almost passed out. It's that hot. It's funny, you like this stuff when you're younger, but when you get older, it's like, oh man, it's crazy hot. Anyway, I digress, as always. Oh yeah, so I wanted to talk about, I don't know if it's possible to have too much gear, because yesterday my nice little champ amp blew up. A resistor popped. It was kind of dramatic. But you know, after 4 years, I built that thing. You know, especially with tube amps, things get hot and components wear out. But this is why it's nice having backups, because I think I've got 4 tube amps. And my new friend is really an expert on this stuff, so he can help me fix them. And there's a tube amp that I started building that's a little more complicated, and I'm having a little trouble with that. So he's going to help me with that. So it's all good. And the nice thing about having backup amps is when my tube amp blew, I'd lent it to him, and it wasn't his fault. It just, you know, it just happened. And so I lent him my 5E3 tube amp. And so I pulled out my Fender Tweed Blues Junior. And, you know, you don't miss a beat. So, you know, I don't have to get all, oh, my amp is, you know, don't have to get all discombobulated. That's like having, you know, and pulling out my Exit 22, which is such a fine guitar. And then I realized I had the action set low on that deliberately and flat wound strings. And I had a blast playing that thing for about 6 or 7 years. It was the only electric I had. And it's more than enough guitar. And that's why I laugh when these people go, oh, well, they sell this to get that. And they, you know, nothing changes. It's still you. Like if I have a Porsche, like if we use cars as an example, if I have a Porsche, or if I have a Maserati, or if I have a BMW or a Corvette or a Mustang or whatever, a hotted up car, it's still me driving the thing, right? And all those cars I mentioned, they'd probably all be a lot of fun. And, you know, and if you were a collector and you had all of them, good for you, you know? I just laugh when people think, you know, there's one that does it all or whatever. I don't know. It's just me, but I love all my guitars, and it seems like my favorite guitar is the one that I'm playing today. So I don't know, and I'll probably pick up my Exit 22 because I had it up on the top shelf, and it is such a great guitar. It was dubbed Guitar of the Year by Guitar Player magazine when it came out, and they call it an Exit 22 because it's a short scale 22 fret guitar. I don't know why they call it an exit. Exit stage left or stage right. But yeah, those of you who have a lot of gear, keep it and use it, even if you only use it once in a blue moon. Yeah, it's good to have backup, because now, like, I pulled out my Blues Junior, and I love the sound of Fender amps, and so I'm not missing a beat. And I'm using my Blues Junior, which I haven't used in probably over a year. And I'm not going to sweat now. You know, I don't feel a rush to repair my little champ, although it's a sweet amp. I will repair it and finish the other one, right? Just, you know, go, you know, the nice thing about being older, just go with the flow. That doesn't mean I'm fluid, gender fluid though. I'm not, I'm a guy. I'm a guy, and don't you forget it. Happy plucking. Wiedersehen. Have a good day. Some cracker just walked by, so hopefully I won't get accosted and the shit beat out of me filming one of my early morning videos. But you never know. It is Hamilton, by the way. Wiedersehen.